It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as Week 3 gets underway. Brown with a return here. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Daniels. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's brought down after a short gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Third and 4 coming up now. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Got it. Ready?
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Daniels. Pass complete to Robinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now. Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Here's Krosky Merritt. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Hurt! Go!
All right with Robinson from the pistol. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. He still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Track.
To throw, Daniels. He'll get this to Samuel. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the lines.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down.
Here we go, Jack. Let's cook it, my team.
Out of the gun, Daniels. We look underneath here, Robinson. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready?
Right to the air, it's Hurts. He finds Brown right side. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
At the 37-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Tiger Hornet.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They go play action. Here's Hurts. He's got Smith again. He gets loose down the right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And they're not going to get him an inch on the second down. But good job containing that run right at the line.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Daniels now. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
33 yards on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at first down here. One of the tight ends in motion left. First and 10, around Robinson. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Washington.
Here we go. Set. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Ready.
Another carry for Robinson. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Daniels back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That may have been a situation, and look back on it, he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, well, gets him some yards. It's not enough to get the first down.
The Commanders going field goal here. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Sam Martin is set to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Great. Set. No.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches. Hurts now from the gun. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Move the chain. Gotta move them
James, build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
No touch. No touch.
Barkley off the pistol give. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the pistol, Hurts escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's keeping it again. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he is into the end zone for Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now lead by 10. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
Commanders square. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from the lake. It's the Commanders beginning their drive here. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 back, Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now Daniels to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. Maybe time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattle. 18 Rattle.
Another try following the sack. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he'll be blocked down along the 25-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. Sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on their fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brown with a return here. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Drive starts with an option, right side. They pitch it to him. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Seven Pirates. Check smash. Back throw 80. Ready, right?
Daniels from the pistol. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Not good. Hawk 70. Yep.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Dragon 60.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
19, 60 Bellcat. Ready.
To the air again. Daniels. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Now they send their back in motion right. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. Misses, caught inside the 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Again, he hits the 2nd level. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Okay, Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down throwing for Hurts. One of the guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second. You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
On second down, Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Daniels. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Daniels setting up the screen. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Let's go now.
A run, it's Roski Merritt. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 5-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
60 Maverick, 60 Come on. Mustang 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now. Offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you've got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, he's taking this game over.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Headed out right. Connects on the crosser. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Sam Martin on now to punt it away on 4th. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Right, set. 63, Trimmer.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Jordan McGee on the coverage.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Great. Set.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
This one's caught. Smith has it. Through the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Commanders 3. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Get it.
Here's Robinson, start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
John Campbell on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the fourth.
Okay, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Cooking my team. Cowboy 80.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right.
Ready.
Robinson again here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
60 match. Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Let's go.
To throw, Daniels. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Punting unit out now. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to it. Has another lead. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles continue piling it on here in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 3. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
let's go now.
Daniels now. Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
That's incomplete left side. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Got it. Ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Daniels is going to throw again. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And the shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
1960 Eagles. 6 go.
3rd and short, Daniels. That one finds his man, likely. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Robinson. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders will trail by 25.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the draw, it's Barkley. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Running left, this is Barkley. He hits a wall, stops at a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.